be able to just lock down this map now and get that strong start versus NaVi. Start building some of that confidence back that they didn't entirely lose on Mirage, but that definitely took a hit. Nice peek there by MSL, actually. He gets a lot of information by spotting out 3 guys there, so now he knows to fall back, try and set up a crossfire with his mate who's holding from connector.
Yeah, NaVi going all armor. No Tech 9s this time around, just that one decoy in there. Nico sacrificing the armor for the grenade and kit, so they are a little worried that NaVi may actually get in and get their plant down. You can see them just working the angles. 3 members stacked over on A. Guardian, the man that may well breach and push through. The rest of NaVi are coming around in support, so it's going to be an A-side push. And actually, oh no! Look at Dignitas, they've rotated away from it. They've got just one man, MSL, all alone on A-side right now. It is, I'm just going to check who it is. Nico that's nearby, he's at window. He's coming round, but MSL already knows. He's backing up, he's keeping himself away. He's going to try and delay as much as possible, buying time for Dignitas to get back in.
Yeah, and Pimp, they just get completely flanked because NaVi send a small contingency into connector to catch that rotation. AC, however, does deliver 2 frags, but he loses out, and Kjerby gets caught by Edward. Couldn't have gone better for NaVi, slowing down the pace, and that then sets the doubt in for Dignitas because, of course, MSL got that early peak. He saw the 3 guys coming up towards mid, and he's thinking, okay, maybe, you know, apply the pressure here, but when it doesn't come, he starts to think maybe they shifted over to B. He starts shifting his resources that way, and NaVi hit the perfect timing to take advantage of that.
And it was such a strange rotation because there wasn't really a great deal out. I mean, the decoy was still in the hands of Edward, it was. He didn't actually throw it out. He just drew a little bit of attention there. And well, it works wonders. And that's the cat and mouse games that we see from these in-game leaders. Edward all alone this time with that MAC-10 going to come around the side. Run and gun. Bit of pre-fire there. But actually there was 2 people there. They're going to try and chase him down. Well, he's going against Edward. Just managed to mow down MSL. Gets himself a reload in time. But while this is all happening, 4 members of NaVi, they're stacked at B-site. They're going out.
This is a pretty interesting position here, however. Pimp is going to be able to hold that long line, but Kjerby currently crouched behind the boxes. Bit of that Olafmeister spot. There's the flash. It's not effective, though, and they are going to be able to clean him up. Pimp does stop Flamey from coming out through the drop-down room, but he's going to get just split up here. Zeus is going to catch him at range, and it's just down to Nico now, who was on a bit of a mission, having pushed in the back lines, and he does get a surprise headshot on Edward, who's carrying the bomb. That's not going to be good enough. Zeus is there to lock things down, and again, Zeus off to a really strong start here. This is actually quite scary. He's at 5 frags in 2 rounds. Is it going to be more of what we saw in Mirage from him?
It's not quite an Olafmeister 12 in 3, but it's not a bad start nonetheless. AK is coming out for NaVi. Double MAC-10 for Flamey and Edward continuing. They're going to keep on pushing. Dignitas know they're up against it, so they're going full eco. They're going to stack out B, and that's the right place to be.
And they're just going to drop right in here. No fear at all. Flamey, you got to look behind you, mate. Edward, he does get revenge on MSL, but then just gets completely overwhelmed point blank by AC. And Kjerby is there as well, who's going to eat a big nade, and AC as well, just getting double up. But Nico at range takes out Guardian. What is this brawl that we're seeing? NaVi getting way ahead of themselves.
It's a 2-on-1. Zeus, the only man standing, and this should not have happened. Dignitas were just on USPs. They had nothing. They had a single grenade in their possession. And Kjerby has managed to get that MAC-10. Zeus is going to look. Peek towards the rock just at the right moment. Didn't quite find him. Nico does go down, trying to hide his position, but Kjerby, the patience on this man. Zeus, heavy footsteps, trying to draw his attention, but Kjerby is not peeking. He knows he's got to go for the plant. Tries to draw it, tries to fake it. Tries to draw his attention. Zeus still looking, still peeking. 40 seconds to play. Goes for the draw, does manage to make it count. And Zeus, well, you just mentioned how big he's going, gets himself a very important 2 frags for NaVi.
Incredible, and yeah, they asked for the HP there. They have to know how much did Zeus have left. And it was down to 12. He got headshot, and I think the headshot came in, but it got clipped on a piece of stone. He just got the edge with the bullet, and that saved Zeus's life. So way too close a call there. NaVi getting way ahead of themselves as well. I think that was just too much confidence. They let up on the caution, and you see what happens. Because up close, even a USP will mess you up. If they have the chance to get a double headshot on you, you're going to die. So NaVi need to slow things down a little bit and make sure that they keep control of the situation, because if they give the Danes enough room to work with, the Danes will shut them out of Cobblestone.
Well, the spotted Nico, that was in mid. Zeus is the only man that's going to be there. The rest of the team have managed to rotate, so this is another good read for Dignitas. Expecting NaVi to drop down in B. Seized is the man that's trying it. Pimp is just around the corner. We can see him there. Are they going to re-rotate? I've got a feeling they might back away. I don't think they fancy this one. NaVi, though, are pushing forward with Guardian, but still 3 members of Dignitas on site. Oh, Pimp is cautious. He's not sure whether he needs to go back to A.
And now we have NaVi actually getting some real estate here. Flamey, he's going to be right on the edge. They can set up with some nades if he needs it. Guardian has now got a straight line onto that site. Kirby crouched at the back by Henhouse. There's the smoke to go down and block off Flamey. And Kirby just steps out and catches Guardian looking the wrong way there. Just unscoped, rescoped, wrong timing at least. And Kirby now wraps up with second kill. Takes out Zeus, the heavy hitter.
And that bomb is loose. AZ just gunning them down, and NaVi now walking straight into the rifles. Flamey tries to come out through the smoke. And Dignitas, well, they pick them off and get themselves what was really a very easy first round for them. And they did, more importantly, MSL read that situation very well, got his team in the right position. It was, I think it was Nico that got the early peek, actually, that managed to spot the two members out in mid. And as soon as nobody was pushing up A long, they were just like, it's got to be B, guys.
Yeah, there was also, I think, a flash nade that came in, and as soon as that happened, they were just like, well, because I was actually wondering, Nico and MSL, they had set up in A apartments. That's as far away from B side as you can get, really risky. So the quick rotation pays off, but more importantly, the two young guns, Kirby and AC both, they just hit shots. Those are not easy shots to hit as well. So very well done there by both of those players. Kirby and Pimp getting pinned down, however, or Pimp rather, in Henhouse, taking quite a bit of damage, but Nico has taken out Zeus in the meantime.
Edward eating a grenade from AZ there. Didn't quite tag him down heavily. Interesting, we're talking about Pimp hiding in that back shed. We were mentioning it yesterday, just how it offers literally no protection hiding back there. It's simply eye line more than anything. That can easily be shot through. But that's where he's standing. Nico does get taken down. That was the AWP battle from Guardian. I believe that was over on A long. Well, that's happening. NaVi still yet to move, but we can see that bomb. It's still now finally moving in towards B site. They're going to push in. AZ's getting tagged up. He gets taken down. Pimp is also dropped. B site is in the hands of NaVi.
Yeah, they just managed to sneak on through, and then Seized has the AWP to hold the long line through to connector, and MSL is now left all by his lonesome. His team has evaporated around him, and that's all from NaVi, just effectively splitting up into two-man teams and just lurking, waiting for their opportunity, for somebody to get impatient on Dignitas' side, to rotate out and get caught out in the open. So not a lot that can happen from there, apart from the fact that just NaVi, they got the kills that they needed. They just sat. It was that tag team, Edward and Seized. Edward had the AWP, but Seized dropped close and managed to put that Tech 9 to use. And from there on out, they just never let up the pressure.
I mean, effectively, it was a similar round to the last one, but this time Dignitas just didn't land those shots. They were, that's what we were just saying, how good of a shot they were. This time, they weren't on point, and NaVi with the members in the right place. The numbers, more impressively, did get in there. 4-1, good start for NaVi here on the T side. And more importantly, it puts Dignitas in a problem because MSL's the only man that's going to have a rifle in this round. Everybody else, P250s and the USB for Kirby.
Yeah, they should just need one, basically they'll need one round of eco out of this. They have the rifle to play off of MSL. They can put him in the good position to get something done with it. And he's actually going to be helping out on drop-down room, holding into connector. So they're looking to, yeah, I love this, the counter boost. Peekaboo! But he doesn't get anything out of it. Just tags them up somewhat.
And they're going to back away. They're not falling for... Oh, Seized is actually coming again. He's going to get a second chance of asking. Peeks! This time Seized was ready. Knew it was coming. Fool me once, don't fool me twice. Zeus actually getting taken very low by Nico there. Good pistol work from him. Didn't get the frag though, and that's the more important thing. Flamey is not going to drop down into the fire. AZ will get himself a kill. Now Dignitas could start something.
Very well done there by AC. And he's very low on HP as well, so I was a bit surprised for him to have the M4. Look at Zeus. Nico and Zeus are practically side by side at this point. Who's going to figure it out? He sees the shadow. Nico.
Oh, he's stuck so low.
That's not good. He misses out on the opportunity. His teammates, however, going to peek it, but Kirby can't land the shot. Zeus is going to tag him up first with that headshot, and now it's advantage NaVi. They're going to be able to just go pile driving onto this site.
They've been playing past the parcel with that M4. That was it was in the hands of AZ a moment ago, and quickly passed off to Kirby. Nico's still in the corner. They're checking the angles. They knew that somebody was still around there. Pimp, the last man, tries to draw their attention. Zeus was low. Didn't quite get the tag on him though. Dignitas will want to get the hands off something, but Edward does take him down with a pistol, and that will be 5-1. This is a good start for NaVi here on Cobblestone. They're already one map up, and they're starting to put pressure on Dignitas.
No, they certainly are. But like I said, you know, just a single round of eco from Team Dignitas. They aren't going to let NaVi get too far ahead. The one problem here is that they're low on nades, but they are able to get 5 rifles to work with. So not too much skimping happening here for the Danes. Whereas NaVi, they just have everything. In fact, they go for a double AWP play. Edward, once again, going for the scoped rifle. He was effective with it on Mirage, so we'll see how he's able to make it work here on Cobblestone. But this is a very valid play, actually, because there are so many just long corridors where you can hold these angles and wait for a CT player to get impatient. If you have the AWP, you can punish him.
Gibby is completely smoked off right now, but he's going to try and get himself snuck up in that position. That grenade's actually going to be right on top of him. Knocks him to 52 health, still flashed up. And now 5 members of NaVi in position to push through onto B side. Smokes have cleared. Edward will be the lead man to come
They heard
through.
that drop. They heard Flamey drop down into lower. So AC immediately altering his position here to try and close that angle. Edward will take out Kjærby, who got pinned down at the back, but there you go, AC. First shot goes through. He gets flanked out, though, and Zeus hits a sick headshot to take him out fast. Flamey will come in as well. Flamey with a double kill, in fact, just completely catching out the men rotating in, and it's Nico who gets caught and dropped. Ooh. Nothing going Dignitas' way. Despite having the info at least there, AC didn't get caught off guard by the first man through. It just wasn't good enough.
And that's going to put them in a problem.
This is a serious problem.
Now they're down to CZs. Are we going to get a timeout from them? No, they're not going to call a timeout, but a shake of the head from Kjærby there. They know that this is slipping away from them, and very quickly. Likely to go 7-1 unless they pull off something spectacular. They haven't stacked the sites. They're just sticking the positions. The thing is, NaVi have been stacking out B, and it's been working for them. Now they're changing position. They're going into A, and Zeus once again gets himself the opening frag.
And Flamey just sprays blind and manages to pick up Nico with a random headshot. AC is fairly low as well. Pimp already rotated over to try and bolster the defense. Well, he is the defense on this A site. And nice shot there onto Flamey. Double tap and gets it, but Guardian is there to instantly strike back. No more heroics from Pimp, and it's just going to be Kjærby and AZ left, although C's just lurking in the perfect spot to catch that flank. I mean, not a lot to be said in this round apart from the fact that it was an eco round coming out from Dignitas. So they did the best they could with pistols. They nearly took out Zeus. If they could have got 2 kills, this would have been a pretty good round for Dignitas. They really need to get something else done here. If AC can find some kind of angle to work, but Edward is already scoped and waiting.
Yeah, if he peeks around that corner, maybe he can get the right timing. Who knows? Zeus was low, but he's already backed away. I think AZ is just going to bide his time, hope somebody comes his direction. But we already saw Edward scoped up towards him. And it will be 7-1 to NaVi, and that's a big lead already on the T side. Already successful T side, no matter what happens from now on in. But more importantly, NaVi, they don't look like they're going to stop anytime soon. Let's see. Dignitas full bite. Can they stop it? Nico going glass cannon. Yeah, they're just trying everything.
And that's the main issue here. You know, it's getting pointed out. I mean, the money right now is out of control for NaVi, so it's not going to get any easier. Guardian not interested in helping him either. He's already picked off Nico, who is aggressively peeking in mid. So there's the opening here for NaVi. The quick rotation comes in from Pimp, so he's going to be here to help MSL. But NaVi aren't wasting any time now. Clearing out mid, they're going to start looking into A apartments. They're going to start trying to set up that split scenario where they're going to be able to cave in on this site.
Glass cannon or not, it doesn't work. Doesn't matter when an AWP hits you. Dignitas have got themselves 2 members over on towards the A site, and that is where NaVi are pushing through now. Sees makes his way up to the doors. Pimp covered off at the side, but doesn't realize they're already at the right of him. Now they will. Sees makes his presence known, rattling off the AK shots. Pimp trying to catch Guardian as he pushes on through. Still nobody checked his position here. He's as of yet unseen, but Guardian stepping through slowly. Oh, Pimp looked away just at the wrong moment. Guardian saw him. Oh, when the look's against you, that's how it works out. And Dignitas are getting picked apart here. There's still 2 members left. Kjærby, the last man, he'll get taken down. Edward gets himself another. And this partnership, Guardian and Edward picking up the kills now, and really across the board for NaVi. They're just playing great.
Well, that was also just...
They're playing as a team, more importantly. They're completely catching Dignitas out. They're covering all the angles.
That's the thing. They're moving together as a unit. They had 3 guys, a bit of a strike force moving up mid like that. And the whole objective of that is we lose 1, but we get the refrag, right? We're going to be able to do it. The thing is that AC had some individual play there, and he went against that. He took 2 guys out and nearly took out the 3rd. That's just all down to sick rifle work from him. That shouldn't happen. So there was a bit of a weakness in NaVi's play. Also in how slowly NaVi pushed up. Dignitas, they still had 3 guys on that site, and they still weren't able to hold. So AZ tried to turn it around for his team, but NaVi, they were able to just get the right timing down, especially with Guardian peeking on Pimp.
Well, Zeus caught a glimpse of one around the corner. MSL is still there, so that's why he's approaching this one ever so cautiously. Meanwhile, 3 members have already flashed across. Nice, flashes him out. Zeus immediately, though, backs away. And MSL's position very much given away. But look at this, NaVi got themselves in position. They're going to be dropping straight into AZ. Guardian's about to make his peek across, and Zeus is still continuing his own little personal battle over on A.
Zeus is having a ball over there. Nico, however, Nico is having a party, dude. He's got 2 kills. Edward and C is not able to get anything done there. Down to Guardian. Insane shot on the Kirby. That is so disgusting. And now, well, he's going to be able to hold this long line. Great flash, though, to force him back to close that angle, and he will get wallbang through. MSL takes out Zeus, and now Dignitas, they're waking up. Flamey not able to get anything done in a 1v4 situation, and Dignitas have got their 2nd round on the board.
What they need is exactly what you saw there, is that double kill to open things up. They need just that little bit of luck, that little bit of skill, somebody on the team to step up and take it to NaVi, and they're going to have to do it round after round right now. They've got themselves another AWP, though, for Nico. Nico, as of yet, not been too successful, though, with that AWP. Guardian has been beating him to the punch, and this time NaVi, they're playing it a little quicker, a little faster. They're going to be straight towards the B-side.
They're splitting all over the place.
Yeah, they're splitting up.
But that bomb is making its way big.
Edwards threw smoke on B already.
Yeah, this is insane. But they seem to realize it, because look at AC, or Kirby's position, rather, boosting up behind tree here. It's a really sick spot. Asilian likes to use it as well. And he can hold this straight line. We'll see if Edward predicts this position. That's going to be the thing, because they haven't used it yet. So this is the element of surprise that Dignitas are counting on right now.
Oh, MSL flashed out there. Zeus, nicely done this time on the doors. It's a battle he just had a moment ago. And Nico, once again, can't get anything with that AWP. He's just getting run down, whatever position he tries to play. And NaVi all over the A side. Pimp's going to get himself one. That's the bomb carrier, more importantly. If he can get a second, it's not going to be enough. And Seized and Flame clean up. And well, NaVi 9-2 up are looking to have just an amazing T-side right now. This is working so well for them. And maybe, just maybe, this is why they were looking at each other a little bit confidently in that map veto process.
Yeah, I think Zeus at the end there, when he got the vetoes off, he was looking pretty pleased. And just the money tells the story, though. NaVi have no pressure on them. They have so much money that they can just afford to buy and rebuy. I mean, now it's dropped a little bit lower after this buy, but there's so little for Dignitas to do. They can't even get their feet back under them, because every time they pick up a round or they inflict some serious damage to NaVi, NaVi just come in and clock them and keep them down. So it's just a very difficult position for Dignitas. They have to just land shots, but now their confidence is in tatters.
NaVi stepping up. Can they continue their run? Team Dignitas, as of yet, seem a little lackluster, and to be completely brutal, they've only picked up 6 rounds in total against NaVi in this entire matchup. Zeus, once again, opens his account on Nico, who has really not had too much joy. MSL with the Deagle, though. Can he get back in and try and rescue a rifle? AZ realizes they're pushing in towards A side, but it's Zeus that's got himself around there, and Zeus is just not being stopped right now. Oh, look at that. He's tracking the movement. He knows they're going to try and get around the backside. Pimp, the last man, as he gets not picked off just yet. He will get one down, but 2 pistols in the Nico, 2 kills in the Nico. I guess is about as happy as Dignitas can be right now in this dire situation that they found themselves in.
It's always going to tickle me that Pimp, he's using the Franklin PT50 skin. It's perfect. All right, well, 1v3, Pimp is pinned. There isn't much he can do. Now we have to start talking options. What exactly can Team Dignitas do now to create some space for themselves in the next round when they actually have some money to buy? Because they've lost, well, that's the problem, is that they got their round bonus reset as well, so they aren't even going to have that much money in the next round.
Will he catch Zeus? No, he's not going to catch Flamey either. Oh, Zeus actually ended up with the kill. So
Nico could go Mag 10 if he wanted to, or CZ75 armor. What does he decide to go for here? Nico's actually going, oh wow, he's going for Moss Kevlar, okay. I mean, do they go for some kind of push, apartments, or do they try and take control of drop? I mean, go for that boost that MSL used? It just seems like since that round that NaVi actually let their guard down, and they got punished for it, they haven't really given an opening to Team Dignitas. They really have just played passively and covered all the bases.
It's been I'd love to have been able to watch the first game, because it seems to me that they've had an adjustment to play. Because when I watched NaVi last time against Fnatic at Katowice, they were very much all about going long A. That's where they were pushing. That's where they were working. I don't think they've gone that route once, maybe once at max. Guardian's been looking for the peak, but over that, it's really been all about Edward and Flamey. They've been getting that B-side completely carved wide open.
And Guardian with the support. But, you know, as I say that, Edward will open up and take out Pimp. So that AWP already coming to good use there.
I mean, at the moment, AZ is in a good position to try and catch Seized out here. He knows the drop. He nearly Nearly whiffed the shot. Doesn't get the second time of asking. Zeus has come behind him, though. Didn't hear the drop. Was caught in a reload. And already they're down to 2 members. 4 on 2, NaVi. Can they make it 11-3? Just an amazing T-side here on Cobblestone. MSL gets 1. Trying to carry his team through anything. Not to victory, that's for sure, because they're just trying to keep them in it right now.
Guardian's too fast as well. You can see MSL, he knew where he was. He's pre-aiming that spot. And he's like, okay, I'm going to crouch and pull the trigger. And Guardian's like, nope, not having any of that, but that is not happening. And Nico, man, and what he gets to save is just even worse. It's like he gets to save a FAMAS. Like, okay, you know, it's like there's 2 ops on the map, AKs, M4s, you know, something that's a little bit better than that. No, he literally has to save a FAMAS right now. And he may not even manage that. Can Flamey find him? Flamey actually expecting him to be up in T-Sniper, it looked like. There we have it. Team Dignitas just continue to suffer damage. I mean, to absorb the blows. Full nades bought up on AZ and Pimp. Okay, there we go. So the Pimp FAMAS, right. Okay, so they're actually able to get a pretty reasonable buy, all things considered. Double Deagle as well. That'll be fun. Bring NaVi some memories.
Well, MSL gone for the Mag 7. We saw Flusher using that one before, along with, I think it was Crims actually, that they were double stacking last time, but that was against NaVi, of course. But yet again, nobody really looking towards going long A. They're going to go underpass instead. They'll go straight through. Pimp is in position, ready and waiting, but nobody's triggering the trap. Instead, they're going to come around. MSL will find one, will get down one. That's Flamey dropped. And the Mag 7 actually gets himself the kill there. It is only Edward, I think it is, that's over on a B site. Everybody else looking to come out, looking to push out. They know that MSL's ready and waiting, and they've already thrown that bomb away. He's taken up well, though.
And they're not going to expect Pimp to be around this corner. They've only seen MSL up here. Now they can walk up. Zeus, does he check that angle? There you go. Surprise, surprise. There's a guy with a FAMAS. But then it's the shotty that gets the kill. I mean, I wish the money mattered more in this situation right now, because 2 shotgun kills actually is a lot of bank to work with. Edward gets spotted out on Catwalk, and he's going to hit a sick flick. Really nicely done there. Kierby not able to get anything done with that Deagle.
I feel that this map, certainly the CT side, doesn't play into Kierby's favor. He likes to get around, the back, and that was a good Deagle from AZ. That's going to get himself the AWP as well. If they can get hold of it, that is just a complete mismatch for Dignitas, but it worked out. Ironically, it's the first time they actually pushed up long A, although they didn't go through long A, they came up the stairs, but that's the first time they've actually walked into Dignitas properly defending the A site.
That can be that can also be NaVi now, just kind of like letting go a little bit on the tension, knowing that they've practically got this map in the bag at this point with 11 rounds on T side. So there's the opportunity for Dignitas to put up a bit of a fight, but that's the beauty of CS as well. It's never over. Dignitas, if they can get 4 rounds, pick up the pistol, they can do the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Pimp in position. MSL's already been taken out of the defensive role. Pimp, though, got himself adjusted once again. He's going to hope that they can come across there. Nico's covering off the angle if they were to get past him. Oh, he's going to get one. That's the bomb carrier. Now the rotation could come out. Oh, he tried to drop down. He did the right play, but Flamey read him. Nico, oh, he just looked away at the wrong moment. That is really the story of the game for Nico. He has not been able to get anything going on that AWP.
Not at all. Not at all. Just every single time he's caught out of position, just caught wide, seized with the flank. He's actually going to be able to just drop AC. No, he will not, but he drops him dangerously low on HP. Everybody low on HP, in fact, but it's a 1-on-3. And the final shot, total overkill from the AWP with Guardian. And that is going to be 12 rounds. 12 rounds for Dignitas, or for NaVi. Just fantastic work coming in from NaVi. More of the same, basically, from Mirage. They're completely outclassing Dignitas right now.
Yeah, outstanding stuff there. It was, 15 kills for AZ, though. Matching the top fragger for NaVi, but unfortunately, the entire NaVi team is all posting those kills, whereas, well, we can see Nico has been tortured with that AWP. He's not been able to really get anything going.
Well, that's the issue. Is four players are still, sub 10 frags right now on Team Dignitas, and that's after a CT half. Like, a lot of those rounds, they seemed close, but they weren't really. Now it's Dignitas just going for the full out, all-out YOLO, and Guardian gets 2 headshots as they try and come through the doorway. Pimp does return on him, but then seized, lurking up in A apartments, taking this battle right now, slowing him up. And this is still going to be the battle out, and Seized actually wins it.
Yeah, Seized coming out on top. Zeus will get the bomb planter. And this very much is looking to go the way of NaVi. Pimp, the last man. 2-on-1. Can he pull something magnificent off here? No. Seized is going to stop him dead in his tracks. And well, with now the CT side on their backs and SMGs in their pockets, 13-3 is looking like a bit of an impossible task for Team Dignitas.
Yeah, very well done there by Guardian. We saw the replay. That was just flawless from him, getting 2-for-1 trade. That's all he needs to do. Even a 1-for-1 at that point, just the info that he gives to his team. So really well done there by Guardian to start things off for NaVi and the pistol. And now Dignitas, they go for the buy. They don't waste any time at all. Kevlar, Tech9s, just doing what they can. They have some nades to work with here, but they aren't wasting any time. Look at this. They're already right dancing on the edge of that smoke, and they're going to be setting up for a push.
Pimp wants to get the drop down here. There's the smoke covering off the window. They're going to go in there. Kirby's with him. It's Kirby that lands the first frag. Pimp tries to get around the back. Almost tagged up Kirby in the back there. Catches him in with a head there. Zeus backs away into the smoke. They have managed to get themselves onto site. Oh, he's got a grenade in his hand. That's not going to work out. Tried to flick the pistol. Didn't work out for him. Pimp somehow, some way manages to get the kill on Zeus, but Guardian comes in. Cleanup duty time. He gets himself one, gets himself two. Sees, picks up the other. Pimp, the grenade's coming in. Oh my God, NaVi get themselves another round. Nothing is working out for Dignitas.
Man, when they had it all as well. I mean, Zeus ran out of bullets with his UMP. That should have been a free kill. So Pimp, he got a second shot at life there. But then to end on a nade, they knew exactly where he was. Guardian, this was a very key kill, holding out AC, who had a lot of HP on long like that. The double kill, in fact, for Guardian, really just making it happen. Yeah, no, just fantastic work there. NaVi able to just reclaim their site, get the defuse, keep everything going. Dignitas, they know that they've got their backs to the wall. They have to go for a force buy here. It's not going to be wasted. 3 rifles, SMG, and a Tech-9. That's what they have to work with. I'm wondering if it's going to be more of the same. They have slowed it down somewhat, and Zeus gets dropped down to half HP, so good exchange here favoring Dignitas. But as I say that, Guardian finds the headshot on Nico. And Nico just not having any impact at all for Dignitas. Like, throughout this entire map, it's really rough.
Oh, Kirby tagged up heavily and finished off by Seized. Damage done. 2 men down. Zeus, oh, look at that. Oh, well, wasn't expecting MSL to come out on top in that duel, that's for sure. Edward, well, he's not going to let one through. He will pop down Pimp with that Mag 7. Gets himself a second. Will he make it a third as he fucks flashed up? Flamey's there to cover him off. And now we're on match point for NaVi. Envy will be facing them in the semi-finals should they win this next round.
This is utter domination outright, and MSL has got to be wondering, what can you do? Zeus has not stopped talking the entire time, but MSL, he's really, it seems like he's just lost. Not a whole lot that you can do if your teammates aren't hitting shots, if they keep getting caught out of position, if, you know, nothing's going your way. Lady Luck clearly against him, and yeah, the Molotov nade combo. Look at the massive damage. Insane amount of damage dealt. Guardian and Seized just shredding them, and MSL, the last man alive here, he's gonna get rushed down. Seized will pick up 2 frags, Guardian 3, and NaVi with a very quick 2-0 win over Team Dignitas.
Dignitas, unfortunately, only got themselves 7 rounds in the entire series. Very dominant performance from NaVi.
Just incredible.
Are they hitting form at the right moment? They